I guess, first of all, congratulations on that 5-game winning streak. Are you superstitious at all? Anything going on that way? And how's that feel when 5 straight like this?
No, I'm not superstitious, but, man, it's a great feeling. I think we got the ball rolling and got everything headed in the right direction, and hopefully we can just continue to stack success.
MD, talk a little bit about Woodson's absence and kind of take us through that whole process of him being out, but then your role and how you've stepped up and filled that.
Losing a guy like Charles, that's a big loss. And, we all talked about it as a group. No one can go out there and do what number 21 does. So we all just, have to go out there and be ourselves and just try to focus on our job and just take it one play at a time and just, be us and try not to do anything, not do anything special or anything like that. Just, play the defense.
In that process, what if, you came in as a free agent, I understand that. What's that one thing that you've learned from going through that process to help you play better today?
Just the importance of studying film and trying to learn tendencies. You'll be surprised how you can pick something up, and teams might line up in a certain formation and may not do nothing but one thing out of that formation. So I would say the importance of studying film and trying to pick up tendencies.
Visiting with MD Jennings here on Sportsline, Chris Havel, Harry Sidney on this Tuesday afternoon. MD, I guess, what was Coach McCarthy's message after that victory at Detroit? I tell you, a division win on the road against a team that was pretty desperate. That was pretty good work. What did Mike have to say to you guys afterward?
All week we talked about just, keep playing. Regardless of what happened early in the game, that's what we did. We went out there and we kept playing. He told us, to just continue to do what we did to get that victory. Nothing will be given to us in this league. So next week we just got to go out there and, just keep playing for 60 minutes.
When you're out there, what kind of tight end or receiver gives you the most trouble?
In this league, there's so many tight ends that can line up in a tight end or they can spread them out wide. So it's guys like that, basically like a Jermichael Finley, guys like that tend to give you the most trouble.
MD, I got to say, if you lined up all those guys in the secondary and ran a foot race, people would probably pay money just to come and watch. That is a pretty impressive group of athletes back there. Who's the fastest? Who's the best athlete? And maybe who is it that thinks they're the best athlete, but maybe they aren't?
Oh, man, that's a tough one. But without a doubt, I would say Sam Shields is the fastest. Best athlete, that would kind of be a toss-up. I think we're all pretty athletic. Tremont has tremendous jumping ability. I mean, he can go up and get it. But, I don't know. I think everyone is confident in themselves, so I couldn't say, I couldn't just point out one person and say, they're not that athletic.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say Sam is probably by far the fastest.
Is that as good a group? And it seems like there's competition between you guys, and you push each other to be that much better.
Yeah, we're all close, and, we go out there every day and we compete against each other, and competition brings out the best in everyone. And as long as we continue to compete at practice and go out there and give it our all on Sunday, we'll all continue to get better.
With that said, Charles Woodson being the leader in so many ways, what have you learned from Charles?
Like I said earlier, just the importance of studying film. Charles is very smart. He can, when someone lines up, he can just about tell you what route they're going to run. So things like that. I picked up a lot of stuff like that from Charles, just breaking down film and watching, whether receiver inside foot is up or outside foot is up, stuff like that.
Visiting with MD Jennings here on Sportsline, the Packers safety on this Tuesday afternoon. Take us through that interception, from the deflection to the catch to, I don't know if they clocked you in about a 4.3 on that thing, MD, but you were booking, you weren't messing around. Talk about that play a little bit.
I was just playing the defense. We talk all the time about tips and overthrows, just being in the right position. On that play, I was in the right position. I was where I was supposed to be. The ball was tipped. I caught it and saw Eric Walden blocking. I think it was Reese he was blocking. I'm thinking, man, I can't let an offensive lineman tackle me. But
Yeah, okay. Now, saying that, and just let the listeners know, if the offensive lineman tackle you, what would happen in the meeting?
and I would never hit the end of it. The guys would have been on me for the rest of the season, man. You let an offensive lineman tackle you in the open field. So, and the guys did a great job blocking for me. And all the blocks were clean, and they just led me to the end zone.
With that, is it hard for you being a safety, a young safety, an aggressive safety, to play within the rules that they have you playing with the no hitting? How hard is that to pull off of the helmet to helmet hit? We see it all the time. How hard is that for a young guy to do that?
It's not too hard. We talk about it a lot as a group. We just always talk about, luring the target, trying not to launch ourselves and hit high, try to eliminate the gray, stay out of the gray area so they won't think it's helmet to helmet. So it's not too hard.
Visiting with MD Jennings here on Sportsline. MD, what areas in that secondary you guys looking to improve in? Is it the communication, tightening that up always? I know you're always trying to get better at everything, but talk about maybe some areas of focus here looking forward.
I think we're doing a good job. Like you said, there's always room for improvement. I think the last couple of weeks our communication has been great. We take a lot of pride on the back end with trying to eliminate our mental errors. So, things of that nature right there, because we're basically, at the safety position, we're basically the quarterback of the defense. So we take a lot of pride in making the right checks and getting everyone lined up and everyone being on the same page.
MD, what was your reaction? 32-7, Niners over the Bears, and Chicago on the sideline looked like they had no idea what just hit them. Your reaction to that game last night?
We were excited. We needed a little help to get back in the lead for the division. So, although we needed a little help, you just got to take it however you can get it. So, we were all excited to be able to get back in the division lead.
Were you at all surprised with the way the Niners were able to control that Bears offense with their defense? And how did they go about doing that? Because I don't know if I've seen anybody. You guys really played the Bears tough, too. I don't know how many sacks you had that night, but, man, they put it on them pretty good.
Yeah, the 49ers they're very good defensively and, offensively as well. But, their defense can really get after you. So, with the Bears having some guys out and stuff, I knew it would be hard for them to get rolling. But, you got to give a lot of credit to that 49ers defense.
You're listening to Sportsline here on The Fan. MD, before I let you go, last question. Going out to New York, taking on the Giants, they've been a team that's played you guys tough recently, and everybody knows the history, and most recently last year in the postseason and that, but you guys have been ascending and playing better. I'm guessing you're looking at this as an opportunity to really match up against one of the better teams in the NFC.
Yeah, we just got to go out there and play, great Packer football. Try to put points on the board offensively and defensively, keep their offense off the field. Try not to let them get in a rhythm, and just go out there and do our job, stay focused. And like we said last week, we just got to keep playing and play for 60 minutes.
MD, great stuff, and
yes, great stuff, man.
Yeah, man, that return that was a thing of beauty. 72 yards.
Good luck. Keep going strong.
You bet. Continued good health and success, MD. Take care. That's MD Jennings, Packers safety here on Sportsline. We're going to get